Alright, so we are in, and let's see if I can do something with, let's see, is it display? Display? Nope. Advanced. Let's see. So seamless multitasking is in. Okay. Good. So let's go to the game. Cosmonious high.
Hey! Ready to head back to school? Go ahead and grab your ID.
Alright, so let's go. What are we on? That's the one we did before. Let's go from the start.
Just place your hand on the bioscanner and you'll be registered.
Species, Prismy. Special ability, spontaneous adaptation in times of need. Number of Prismy currently enrolled at Cosmonious High? 1.
So cool! I heard you Prismy adapt awesome abilities. Nice! Let's get you set up with a backpack and some swag! Right here. You can teleport over here, right?
Alright, so what are we doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I've played this before.
Pick out whatever you want. Just make sure you choose a backpack. If you looks good, you can grab it off your shoulder too when you need it.
When you like your look,
Head to the space bus.
Alright, so that's dodge, perfect.
All set!
Please insert the authorization key to initiate launch.
Uh-oh, wait! The key's floating over there. This is why you don't leave doors open in space. Perfect!
Authorization all set.
Good thing all Intercom is driving. Have fun at school!
Whoops! I appear to have missed the school docks. Significantly. Deploying automated sprinkler system. Do not panic. Now might be the time to panic.
Hey, you okay in there? Your hands are all glowy. Whoa. So that's what a Cosmonious adapting looks like. Looks like you've got this. I'm going to move to the less on fire part of the hall now.
Fire has been extinguished. Please proceed to the nearest exit.
over here, new kid.
New kid!
Right, so let's see if we can keep this in. We can't keep that in the screen while we're playing, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see, there we go.
Phew! What a flamboyant entrance! How are you feeling? Oh, sorry. I don't understand thought speech. Not so hot. I guess crashing into space school will do that. Well, I'm glad I got to meet you first. I'm Fren.
Attention! Despite school-wide malfunctions and fire, classes will continue as usual.
As usual? As if something strange is happening at Cosmo High, and the new kid and I will find out what. Between classes. Come on, new kid. Hey, Blort! The space bus is a wreck! But the new kid adapted. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hi, new kid. You two have any idea how we'll get to class?
What are we gonna do, new kid? Neat! Fire defeated! Why is the door still locked?
Chemosophy and Visualetics are only... You earned 1 credit. Chemosophy and Visualetics are open.
Hi! The whole school is broken! Oh, hey! The new kid...
Hey, new kid! We have Visualetics together. This is great! Leeton, isn't it great?
Super great, Specs.
Aren't you excited? Blort? Who are the hearts for?
Me? My hearts. I love myself.
Anyway, it's time to start. Oh, it looks like Professor Popew is distracted. Give her a wave when you're ready to start.
Yes, do you have a question?
Do not neglect your Chemosophy
right.
assignments.
I forgot.
It would annoy
It's time
Dr.
for class.
Roscopy.
Just
We
one
don't
more
want to
thing,
annoy
and
Dr.
then we'll
Roscopy.
get started. Intercom, the chandelier's height is wrong. Adjust it.
On it.
Intercom,
Oopsie.
Oh, that's bad.
Of all the...
Intercom, what is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me. The chandelier is... fixed.
What have you done?
It's okay, Professor. We can still...
No. Art is cancelled. The vibe is ruined. I'm finished with this nonsense. All is dross. Art is dead.
You okay, Prismy? Your hands.
Come on. You can't get me. You can't get me. You cannot get me. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just taking it. Taking it.
That's a neat party trick.
Yes, yes, yes! New power, new power! What can you do? Can you fix the chandelier? Nice!
You okay, Professor Popew?
I'm fine.
Just,
For the love of... Put out the fires!
Well, that was unnecessarily invigorating. You may explore the classroom to find projects or choose an assignment from the terminal. Let us begin our Visualetics journey with Blop art. Specs?
Yep!
Can you introduce our Prismy to the 4 basic Blop techniques?
Sure. I love blocks. Over here. Okay, let's start with... Oh no, hold on. Wait right here. Okay, so your new crystal power thingy, can you use it to repair my sword? Here, take it. Just hand it back when you're done. Bring it closer. No time to explain. Just take the sword and remake it. There's something big going down the 16th dimension, and the sword would really, really help. This is a sword. Prismy swords are weird. Thanks. Oh boy, that did not work at all. This could get dicey. Can you use your crystal power to make my shield bigger? Here, take the handle. Do your best. Give it back when you're done. Round? Square? Whatever. Just add crystals to protect me. This is a shield. I mean, I trust you. Mostly. I hope this works. Nope, not good. One more idea. Let's try a crown. Can you draw it on me? I'll hold really still. It's looking great, but we're gonna need to hurry. Gonna have to get back in 3, 2, and that's all the time I've got. Thank you, the crown's perfect. Bye!
Didn't give me much time, but that's okay.
The Doomfather's thirst for destruction is sated, and the pact is sealed.
Which is good, because we really need him guarding the 16th dimension. Helping to keep the Doomfather happy totally counts as finishing this assignment. Thanks, Prismy.
There are new assignments available.
Did I hear something about the Doomfather?
Yep.
Everything cool?
Totes.
Ah, good. Now that you all are familiar with the basic blobs...
Actually, we didn't get to basic blobs. There was a Doomfather emergency.
Again? Well, your Doomfather has to sign you out. Lita, can you teach the basic blobs then?
Sure. Over here, new kid. First basic blob is a splash shape. Grab a blop ball and throw it at your canvas there, artistically. Yep, like that. Try a few. You met Gleg yet? His goobling, Flanley, was really into art. She graduated last year. Real eye for blobs. Runs in the goo, I guess. You know, I wonder... Oh, hey! Your hand with the water power? What happens if you dunk it in the paint? Oh, this is going to be good. Try painting with that. Yeah, this is way cooler than blobs. Let's get weird. Go off canvas, paint, try using your power now. Needs a little something still. You're a real Van Gogh. Keep it up. A little more. Okay, one more idea. Can you make, like, a
Children!
bird? Oops.
What are...
This is not block technique.
We were inspired, Professor.
Inspired? Fine. Just find the inspiration to clean up again when you are done.
Sure, Prof. No problem. Dunk your hand in the water jug when you're ready. Bet that will let you clean up. I think we're good.
I suppose.
Doesn't this fall under independent study? Shouldn't they get credit? Come on. It was art.
Art?
Nice. Look at this.
Fine.
Cleaning
Everything
up
is
our
art.
mess.
Have a credit.
As we
Would you
should
like a
when we
gold
make
star
messes, we should
too?
be cleaning it.
Absolutely. Here.
Thank you very much for the credit.
Where did you get that?
Honestly, no idea.
Blort, can you handle explaining basic blobs to our Prismy?
Oh, yeah, of course I can. Over here, Prismy.
Sounds like some
Basic blobs. Basic blobs. You know, I honestly didn't learn them and I still passed all my blob projects. You'll be fine.
What was it?
I'm working on a still life.
Piglet.
Want to see? You know, I don't think this is any good. Want to start from scratch? Clear off that table with a dramatic sweeping gesture. Great! I love a blank slate. Let's see, what to add? Want to add something first, Prismy? Look around. We could add anything. Nice, nice. One more thing? Let's be avant-garde. Ah, so great. And I had the best idea. What about some crystals? That would really zhuzh it up.
Oh, your crystal power could make a great still life.
Crystals would just really round out the composition.
Seems that no matter what you do, it's always going to be the same answer. So you can make it look any way you want and it'll still be the same response. Oh, great, look at this. This is amazing. Alright.
What about some crystals? That would really zhuzh it up. I can't believe you can just make crystals!
Yeah.
This is so cool! Prismy, this is the bestest, weirdest,
See,
sweetest still life
it's the same
ever!
response for
My goo is
I do
full!
this or
I
do
can't
that.
wait to paint it! Needs a finishing touch, though. You can totally keep going. Just put a starberry on top when you're done. Oh my goo! You are so good at this! I love it! I love it! Professor, look at this still life!
Still life?
Yes!
Not basic blob techniques?
Oh, right.
Dark stars and quasars, these youths.
Oh, sorry. I mean, we finished something, right?
Correct! Technically, assignment complete.
Ugh.
The intercom can give out credits?
I can do whatever I want.
Oh, good.
Alright, that's enough of that game.
Oh, hey!
I'm gonna go to another game. Hello to the two viewers. Hold on, let me, hello to the two viewers. See if I can do something here. I'm going to end the stream because I want... Actually, no, you know what? I'm not going to end this stream yet. I'm going to do another game. I'm going to do some Beat Saber. But I'm going to stand up and do it because sitting down is a bit harder to do. Alright. Here we go. I am going to...
Now he's thinking about me, having birds of a feather. Now he's thinking about me.
Let's do it solo. It's all the same beats, so... Right. Man, I can't do that. That's too fast. I've got to try it a little bit slower. Maybe normal. Alright, here we go. even that is still pretty hard. I am going to... Ooh, that was pro mode. Okay. No walls. Fastest song. I'm going to try a slower song. I'm going to try it with no fails. I'm going to try that again. Here we go. Alright. That was a challenge, but that was fun. my back hurts. Here we go. Alright, that one's that. Let's close the settings. I want to do a bit of painting today. So, continuation. There's me, hello. Well, my avatar, a character. I don't like using avatar, but avatar is, you know. Alright, let's see. Still got 2 viewers. Hello to the 2 viewers. Alright, let's go. So far, that is, yeah, anyways, I'm going to start. Let's go into settings. Let's go to my manor. This is a nice location. Turn off my fire. Oh, well, there's wrong one. That was my TV. Alright, so let's go to controllers. Let's see. Definitely not that one. Alright, and let's go here. But first up, we gotta go Start new painting. Yes. Alright. Play a bit of Bob Ross.
Hello, welcome back. I'm certainly glad you could join us today. It's a fantastic day here, and I hope it is wherever you're at. So I tell you what, let's start out today and run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with us. While they're doing that, come on up here. Let me show you what we've got already. We've got our standard old pre-stretched canvas, and I use an 18 by 24, but you use any size that's convenient for you. We've covered the entire surface with a thin, even coat of liquid white, and that makes the canvas wet, slick, and it's all ready to go. So I hope you have your oil paints out and you're ready to spend a relaxing half hour. I thought today we'd just do a fantastic little scene that's very pretty and very easy, and we'll just have a good time together. Let's start out with a little alizarin crimson. Just a little. Pull a little out and tap it into the 2-inch brush. And maybe we'll have a nice warm area in the sky of this little painting. So let's go right up in here. And just using our little crisscross strokes, just make little X's. Let it blend with the liquid white. Those colors will just soften and blend automatically. You don't have to worry about it. Now, use very little color here. We don't want to set this guy on fire. All I want to do is just create a little glow up here. Something about like that. Maybe we'll do some little mountains today. I like mountains, and that's the most single requested thing that people write in and say they'd like to see and do. So we'll do something. We'll take a little of the phthalo blue. Didn't even have to clean the brush because the crimson is so weak in comparison to the blue. The blue just eats it up. So we can start right up here, still making our little crisscross strokes, and just lay in a happy little sky. That's simple. There, just bring it about down to the crimson, and then we'll stop, clean the brush, and blend it. Otherwise, once again, this blue is so strong, it'll just consume your crimson. It'll go away and leave you. You'll be all alone here with just a blue sky. All right. Tell you what, when we have blue on the brush, let's put a little water in here. You know me, I love water. Take a little of the phthalo blue and reach right over here and I'll get a touch, just a touch of the phthalo green. It's very, very, very strong. Whew. Be careful with it. And maybe we'll go in here and we'll lay an indication of a little bit of water. Just pour from the outside in, as we normally do. I like to have a little glimmer of light coming across the water. There. Okay, now a little bit more of the blue, a little bit of phthalo green in it. Come from the other side. Just sort of let these come together. Like that. All right. Now then, let's wash the old brush. If you've painted with me before, you know this is the fun part of this whole technique. This is where we really get crazy. Just odorless thinner, paint thinner, shake off the excess.
I want to build something iconic.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic has had to do some questionable things. What will you do, Riri?
Get a bit of this in, a bit of red, so that's going to make...
Grammarly now uses AI to help you write, not just revise. Type a prompt and generate a persuasive, mistake-free draft in seconds, personalized to your unique writing style. Download it for free at Grammarly.com.
Let's blend those, but first we're going to give it a bit of infinite paint.
And just beat the devil out of it. All right, let's go right up here where the blue and the pink come together. Now, just want to continue to use the little crisscross strokes and begin blending that together. Something about like that. So you can't tell where one color stops and the next color starts. There we are. And down here, we'll just go all the way across. That'll bring our water together. But we still have this indication of light zinging right across there. Just sliding across the water. All right. Tell you what, let's take an old 1-inch brush. I want to put some happy little clouds up here. Happy little clouds. And we'll just use a titanium white today. right on the old 1-inch brush. And maybe we have a little cloud that, yep, he lives right up here. He just floats around the sky and has a good time. Now all we're doing is just sort of tapping and hitting the canvas so you get those nice fluffy little edges. Just little fluffy edges. There. But sort of round so it's got form and shape to it. There we are. And you can begin creating all kinds of little individual effects. Something like that. And we do one layer at a time. Just work on the individual layers. Okay, if that's our first layer, take a good, clean, dry 2-inch brush and just barely blend it. We want to leave these nice top edges, but blend behind it a little bit. See there? Now, very lightly. Just lift it a little. And that creates a nice little floater up there in the sky. Let me show you something. I get carried away sometimes. I keep seeing things that we could do. Let's take a little alizarin crimson and phthalo blue and mix it together. So we have a little lavender-like color. Watch here. A little bit on the fan brush. Let's go right up here. Maybe in our world, right back in here, let's just have a few little clouds that they just sort of float around and have a good time. We just sort of call these floaters, for lack of a better word. Some of my friends who fly airplanes would probably tell me the correct name for these, but I just call them little floaters. They just hang around and have a good time. Very gently, go across. So it'll give us the indication of some little things that are floating way back in the distance.
Maybe this
now
is
then,
gonna look terrible.
let's really get crazy. We'll take, yep, let's just put another big old cloud that lives right in here. And this one comes right down, right over the top of the little floaters that we laid in. And just sort of, maybe comes right out about like that. I don't know. In your world, you put clouds wherever you want them. Wherever you want them. There. This is probably one of the freest painting techniques I've ever been exposed to. It allows you to do anything that you want. Anything. There. And then once again, back to our 2-inch brush, and we'll blend that a little.
By the way, if there's any comments
like that.
popping up,
don't have to blend it a great deal, just enough to blend the base of it a little. And very lightly, lift it, fluff it, blend it, bring it together. But look at that. There's such a mass of clouds and there's so much depth in there. And that easy. There. Okay. Fantastic. I think we're in business. Just knocked the excess paint off that old brush. And we're going to have some mountains today, we decided. So let's take some black. We use a little depression blue, some Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, whatever. Good dark color with sort of a blue base to it, blue or lavender base. Pull it out very flat, cut across, get our little roll of paint. Let's come right up in here, maybe right there. Just make a decision where you think the old mountains would live in your world. Decide where the peaks are and all the valleys. It's what makes painting so much fun, is you get to control your world. Oh, this is pure, raw power here. When I go home, all I can do is, the only power I have is over the garbage. That's mine. It waits for me, and I get to take it out. But on this canvas, I can do anything. I can move mountains, trees, can even move rivers here. And so can you. I spent half my life in the military. And I would play soldier all day. Then at night I would come home. And this painting was a way of finding a world that was full of peace and it was calm and there was no bad things here. Okay, let's just take a 2-inch brush, pull that out.
With Bupa, eligible members can access digital health services through Bluer.
A-script on the way.
I'll order that now.
Like 24/7 online doctors. Plus chemist delivery and more. Which means more.
And let it just blend at the base. There, see how soft that base becomes? Just like so. Okay, just keep pulling it. This is also an excellent way to to sort of lay out and shape your mountains, because you can see these brush strokes in here, and you're not committed. Sort of a way of cheating a little. It's not cheating, but it's a way of making it easier for you. There we are. No such thing as cheating in painting. If it works, if it makes you happy, then it's good. Then it's good. The only rule in painting is that there are no rules. It's an individual thing. Individual. And everybody sees nature through different eyes. And painting is a way of putting your expression on canvas. So enjoy it. Let's take some titanium white. Shoot, let's have some good fun today. Pull it out flat, cut across, get our little roll of paint as usual. Now we can go up in here and let's begin laying in some little highlights. Let that knife just sort of bounce and wiggle and jiggle. Just have fun. Think where little things would live, where you want little peaks and valleys. You need a little home for the mountain goats. Choom. There. There's all kind of little creatures that live up in here, and just have a good time. Okay.
And then let's go with this one.
There. But just let it flow. No pressure here. Absolutely no pressure. And in your mind, just think nothing's touching the canvas but that little roll of paint. The knife is not even touching. If you let the knife touch, then you, as Steve, my son, says, you mush the paint. That means you flatten it out and squish it. Steve and I have been known to make up words sometimes, so
Doesn't really look like much like a tree.
that's one that he's made up and uses. But people understand what he's saying when he teaches. And he travels all over the country teaching. God, he teaches literally thousands of people the joy of painting. There. So if he gets to your area, go see him, hassle him a little bit. He does a lot of demonstrations, and you'll find him to be a joy to be with. Okay, little phthalo blue and white. Little roll of paint on the knife, and let's just lay in the indication here and there of some little shadow areas. We don't want a whole bunch of color there, just where you think you'll be a happy little shadow living. There. Maybe right here. Zoom, there he goes. Let's bring this one distinctly through. That'll push that first one back. Sneaky, huh? There. There we go. And just a little touch over in here. Now sometimes it's fun to come back after you've done this, and let's break that up. But now you can see a shadow through there. And little things like that will make your painting special. But you need to put a shadow back here. Every highlight needs its own shadow. And if you don't give it its own shadow, it just won't play with you. It'll go home. Just go away. There we are. Now then, let's get a clean one. There we are. I've got so many brushes laying around here. We'll just take an old 2-inch brush and gently tap, following the angles in the mountain, as usual. Lift upward. Over here, we'll follow this angle, just to create the illusion of mist, right down here at the base. Very soft and very gentle. But that's a heck of a range of mountains to make in just a minute or two, and you can do it. You really can do it. Just practice a little bit, be sure you have the right paint, because it has to be firm. It really does. That's the one thing that I hear over and over when people say they're having trouble. We always nearly trace it back to the fact that their paint is thin, and you really have to have a very firm paint to be able to paint wet on wet or layer on top of layers. There we go. Let's take a little, we'll just use that mountain color. I've added a little Van Dyke brown, put a little white in it. A little touch of the sap green, not much, just a little. A little more of the white in there. A little bit more of the white.
Now that's on my brush.
There, that's sort of a nice grayish brown color. Quite pleasant. Okay, let me wipe the old knife. Let's grab us a fan brush. Okay, we'll just put a little of that color on the fan brush. And in our world, maybe there lives, boy there does now, just some happy little trees back in here. These little trees would be a super place for my little squirrel. If you painted with me before, you know I have all kinds of little creature pets. I'm going to share with you today my latest little squirrel that's living with me. He is the most precious little thing. You have to force him to eat, see. We call him Peapod the Pocket Squirrel, because he would live in your pocket forever. And one of my neighbors, a young man named Dennis, who lives down the street from me, found him and brought him to me. And he lives with me now. I think I have 5 squirrels right now and 2 crows. And this little squirrel will be ready to turn loose here in just a few more weeks. And he'll go back to nature and he'll have a good time. And these things usually stay around the house when I turn them loose. And so I get to enjoy them sometimes for years and years and years. There. But isn't he cute? Little, as I say, we call him Peapod the Pocket Squirrel. Okay, now we have just an indication back here of just some little trees that are living far back here in the distance. Sometimes, watch here, let's have some fun. Take a little of that same mountain color, maybe right in here, come right in here. There's just a little stone, or maybe a little part of the mountain that lives right in here. Watch there, just put that dark in, just like you did to make the big mountain up here. This is a baby mountain. If you take care of it, treat it well, it'll grow up and be a big mountain like its big brother right above it.
You want to know more about your favorite characters? Will Belly find true love? The answers you crave.
I don't care.
Okay, back to a little bit of the white. I'm going to add the least little touch of Van Dyke Brown in the white. I want to dull it down some down here. Just the least little touch, once again. Least little touch, and just let this sort of play. Let that knife just bounce, though. I want this to look like rough places. There. A little bit right in there. That's what my dog said when he set down the sandpaper. He said, rough. There. All right. There. Yeah, same thing. Just tap a little bit of mist right at the base of that. I don't want much. Maybe we'll have some big trees that live in the front of that, and that'll help push it back. You can also, I'm going to dull that same, take a little brown, phthalo blue and white, and make a little shadow color. But I want it duller than the one up high. Just put the indication here and there of a little shadow that lives back in there. I have to have a little shadow in there too. Now, let's clean this off a little spot. Even with a palette this big, I run out of room sometime. That's what happens when you paint with big brushes and big knives. Let's take some black, some Prussian blue. I'm going to put some phthalo green in there, maybe a little brown and crimson. What the heck? Just a little bit of everything. Good dark color. Okay, let me wipe off the old knife. And I have several fan brushes going, so I'll grab another one. And on this one, we're going to put this very dark color. And let's put some little evergreens that live in our world. They live. I think they live right there. And this is the easiest way I've ever seen of making little trees that look like they're far, far away. Because you don't want too much detail. If you get too much detail, then you lose that illusion of distance. When things are far away, you don't see a lot of detail. You see changes in color or shape, but not a lot of detail. Maybe, tell you what, maybe we'll take a 1-inch brush. We'll just pop in a few bushes that live right here, same color. A few little bushes live right out here in front of this, like that. So you can just see that little stone that's just, it's peeking at you from behind those trees and stuff. I'm going to dip a 1-inch brush into liquid white. We'll go into a little cad yellow. Be right back. Get a little sap green. A little sap green, maybe a little darker. There we go. A little yellow ochre. And eventually I'll use the Indian yellow here. And pretty soon little touches of red, bright red. Now then, let's pick out our little trees and bushes that live back here. There's one. Just push sort of upward. Just give it a little upward push. This is one of many ways of making beautiful little bushes. Sometimes we use a little round brush. Oh, there's one that's got more Indian yellow and yellow ochre in it. So it's got a little different flavor. A little touch of the bright red right on the tip will make it look like there's flowers back here on these trees. That's sort of nice. Okay, now, let's have some fun. Let's grab the very bottom of that and pull straight down. Just straight down. want a dark color down here. Very dark color. There. Okay. Right on down. Now then, tell you what, let's take fan brush. I'm going to dip it into the liquid white and then go into titanium white and the least little touch of phthalo blue in it. Very little of the phthalo blue. I dipped it in the liquid white to make the paint thinner, because a thin paint will slide right over the top of a very thick paint without mixing, or just mixing a little bit, depending on the amount of pressure that you put. Maybe there's a little waterfall that lives right up in there. And we'll just push in some happy little things, and the water plays right along here.
That's kind of
there?
done.
Just let it play, though. And maybe there's another little thing there. There's all kind of little stones and rocks under here that create little bumps and just places the water falls and carries on. Make up little stories and think about this just floating right down here. Make those little noises. That really helps. That really helps. That just sort of wanders right on in there somewhere. Something like that. All right. Let's take, oh, there it is. Lost my brush. When you get my age, the mind sort of slips away sometime. You have to go looking for it. Let's take a little bit more of the dark color on this brush. And I want to push that little waterfall way back into there. So we'll put the indication here of some more little trees that live back in the background. And all we're doing, just tapping downward. Just tapping downward. And don't let these become too symmetrical or just alike. Have different shapes here. Otherwise they'll begin looking, oh, they'll look like it just came out of a copy machine. Trees are different. They're not all straight, they're not all crooked. They're like people. They're individuals. That's what makes them so fantastic.
At Retrovision, we know exactly what you want, like our lowest price guarantee, buy now and pay later, and an extra 5% discount for RAC members. That's on top of all the latest tech from the world's best brands.
As I say, it's like people. Can you imagine how boring the world would be if everybody was just alike? It's fun to have different people with different beliefs, different looks. That's what makes it interesting. And it's the same when you're doing paintings.
All right, let's see.
Enjoy the differences. Maybe, tell you what, while we got that old brush going, yeah, stand back and take a look. In our world, there is now a big bush that lives right here. Like that. And we're just pushing upward with this 1-inch brush, just to make all those little trees and stuff that live in there. There we are. Okay. Just drop those in. And at the same time, I'm going to reverse the brush and tap downward. And that'll end up, if all goes well, that'll end up being our little reflections in the water. Just like that. All right. And we can take a 2-inch brush, and we grab those reflections, pull them straight down. Straight down. Don't let them go at an angle like that. Just won't look right. It'll bother your eye when you look at it. Same thing on the other side, and go across. And that easy, we have instant reflections. Now we can go back, take a little of the black, a little midnight black, and go into yellow. That makes a beautiful, beautiful green color. There, pull that brush in one direction, loading it full of color. Look at all the paint. Good, let's go up here. Now then, let's go back in here and begin picking out individual bushes and trees that hide back here. Now I'll reload the brush continually and just change the flavor a little by adding a little of the yellow ochre, a little more green, or whatever it takes. Just so there's a little variation in color. There. Okay. Sometimes it's fun to put a little red out on the tip, as I mentioned earlier, and make those bushes that look like they have little red flowers hanging out here on them. There. On the other side, we can do the same thing when we have this old brush going. Add the least little touch of paint thinner to the paint. Make it a little thinner. Thin paint, once again, we'll stick to thicker paint. But if the thickest paint is on the brush, when you go to do this, it'll just pull the paint off the canvas onto your brush. So if you do this and you begin getting a lot of color off the canvas, check to be sure that the paint on the brush is thinner than the paint on the canvas.
Thank you.
It's really all it amounts to.
Awesome. Alright, I'm going to save that. Let's save. Save to the painting as it is. Alright, and now I am going to quit, and I got a bit of battery life left, so I am going to go bowling before I wrap it up for the night. Bit of bowling. Cannot go wrong with a bit of bowling, I'll tell you that much. And I don't have to go out anywhere if I want to go here. Let's see. Single player. Yeah. Start. Let's see. Tops it off. Okay, so oh yeah, sweet. Alright, so let's see. Oh, yeah, I want to do Daz Black.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story with a professional website that reflects who you are and what.
How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome back to Daz Games. We are back with another Daz Watches. And it's not just any Daz Watches, it is the sequel to Candy's Cooking. If you're a fan of both my channels, Daz Games and my other channel, Off the Hook, you know that I have not only reacted to Candy, but I've also attempted to cook her recipes as per her instructions. So I feel like I have more of a say in this than most other YouTubers, and I can confirm it tastes 100% arse. You guys have been screaming at me to react to more Candy Cooking. You wanted the sequel, the sequel's here.
5. I want to adjust my boundary.
And 6. Apparently, she's been on a rampage since we last saw her, even taking her antics into public places. No one should be subjected to this food. No one should be subjected to see it. That is why I watch it for you. Without further ado, guys, let's watch again Candy's Cooking. And if you are thinking of eating tonight, clear your plans, because it's not going to go well. Let's watch the video.
Hey guys, today we are making mac and cheese.
I need some sip. No, it's ready to burn down. It's like a litre of oil. If more of a say in this than most other YouTubers, and I can confirm it tastes 100% arse. You guys have been screaming at me to react to more Candy Cooking. You wanted the sequel's here, guys. And apparently, she's been on a rampage since we last saw her, even taking her antics into public places. No one should be subjected to this food. No one should be subjected to
baby split
That is
must be dealt with
for
now.
you. Without further ado, guys, let's watch again Candy's Cooking. And if you want to
Swanky! That was a much-needed killer shot.
go well. Let's watch the video.
Hey guys, today we are making mac and cheese.
That's like a litre of oil. Are you frying it? No, there's no unearthly way. This is how you summon the devil, by the way. This is how Satan comes up back to Earth when you put raw pasta
no,
in
he's coming.
oil.
He's already on the Earth. He's never left.
Put the oil back without the lid on. It's fine. If it spills everywhere, it's not a fire hazard, is it? Nah, it's fine. To be honest, the best thing that can happen to that kitchen is for it to burn down.
Stinky. Leave. Waiting at the deck. Got the third pin
So it
and
is
the
just
fifth pin.
sat in oil. It's not even turned on. And I think there's a few frozen peas chucked in there. Peas and mac and cheese.
Continuing on. Pins 3, 6, and 10. Waiting at the deck. Wow. Delicious.
What is that
Cleaned up on
grater?
that one.
Either her hands are huge and she's a titan, or that is the smallest cheese grater I've ever seen. Everything in this video. I swear to God, she does it deliberately. She knows what she's doing. She must know. No one is
Came
this
down to
incompetent
this.
in the kitchen.
Leave. Must be dealt with now.
Use a bigger cheese grater. Use a bigger cheese grater.
What? That was a spin. Oh, if that was a strike,
This be
man.
fixed. Picking up Niner. Good
Need some sips
pickup.
of tea for this one. I think this one might need a shot of vodka, if I'm honest.
I wish that was a strike there.
Oh my God! It's gonna be crunchy and clog your arteries. See in the comments
Again.
of this video. This is a new
So
video, by the
close.
way. Daz Games, please help.
Pin 2 to
You
clean
don't
up.
want to see this from Daz Watches. I'm here to help.
Spare.
I'm here to stop
They're getting
this.
spares for four of them now. Not bad.
How the fuck did we end up in the toilet?
Bad. Leave.
Just one scoop of Vanish Gold Pro lifts the toughest stains even in 30 minutes. Trust Vanish, forget stains.
You deserve to indulge with 4 delicious little cups of Haagen-Dazs.
You're not meant to put the oil down the toilet because the oil solidifies in our drains and you get clumps of shit and it blocks, and that's why people like her are the reason why there are always roadworks.
Hey guys, today we are making mac and...
Oh, was that it? There was no mac, and I didn't see much cheese.
Alright, let's do this.
Mac! Up top!
I'm better at
Oil.
bowling and
Oh,
VR
I wanted
than
to
you
see
are.
the results of her crunching it. Is there the results of that? No. He died after making it. Now this next one has actually got a bit of attention. I heard about this after I did my reaction the first time. And she tried a product that we've also featured on Off the Hook. We actually opened one of these cans and ate from it.
He's playing it off so well. How you're dreading this.
Yeah, it's that one in the middle.
Apparently this one in the middle, this is the end boss. Okay, this one is, how do you pronounce that?
Surströmming.
Yeah, I think it's called surströmming, and it's basically this canned fish that it's like airtight sealed, and when you open it, and I can speak from experience, this product, it almost kills you with how bad it smells. As soon as you open it, instantly you are hit with an unbelievable odour. So she decides to not only eat this thing, but do it on a public bus.
Trying to make it a double.
Trying some fish.
This is so unfair. Someone's going to think that someone's died, because I know what that smells like. Again, look at the comments. Daz, where are you? I'm here! I'm trying!
Get to replay it over and over again.
Yeah, as soon as you hear that tss and the air comes out, if you've ever opened one of these, you know. You know.
was hard. But now it's the time to go for
candy.
I think it's actually illegal, isn't it, to like open stuff like this in public? I think there's actually a law, and there should be. If you've ever wondered what your granddad's back tooth smells like, it's what's in that tin.
Warning that it's getting low. I want to know that. After this match, I'm gonna finish the live stream.
I don't know what's harder, realising that she's done this in public or watching her open a can. Why is she making it impossible? And again, I think it goes to show as well that this is clear. She's got someone to film. She's doing it in a public space to get a reaction. Typical social media person. I think she's just being deliberate.
Sometimes it's like this. Dread. Leave to convert.
Freaking open it.
Trying to convert dread. Leave.
Yep, there goes someone. It's so unfair. And she's eating it as well. She's actually eating it.
It's a bit slower.
Do you know what? So whoever made me do that, go and smell your wife and enjoy your life.
Smell your waff. No one made you do that. No one asked you to do that. Especially the people on the bus just going to work. Now they have to go to work at CEX smelling.
Arriva has banned me that I'm not allowed on the buses for life. I thought it was just going to smell like a tin of tuna. Hi guys, today
You didn't. You clearly researched it. And yeah, you will. She probably is banned for life on the bus. Trying to eat a cat. Imagine being banned from public transport for eating a can of fish. That's not gangster, is it? Anyway, back to the kitchen.
So today, guys, we are making Cochrane meatballs. We've got onions.
Cochrane? Where's that on planet Earth? Where's Cochrane? It's Ukrainian. They're having a hard time enough as it is without you their name up.
We've got tomatoes. We've got our carrots, and we've got our beef pork mince.
Looming at the
Where
other
are all
end
the
of the
handles on her pans? She never has handles on her pans. I know that's not really important considering she's serving syphilis souffle, but I just wondered.
It's my first time making this, as requested from my cameo to make it for them.
She has a cameo? No. Tell you what. I'm going to download Cameo, right? And after this video, I'm going to request. If you don't know what Cameo is, it's an app where celebrity you can like pay for requests, like for them to say hello to you, sing happy birthday. I'm not on it because I don't.
All right, and with that, that's it. So let's go over here. I hope you had an amazing day. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your day. Yes, I chose a bodybuilder looking character from the waist, from the shoulders down, for my character. But I hope you have an amazing rest of your night, and I just want to let you guys know, if you're watching this live stream after it's been finished streaming, that Jesus died for you. He went to the cross. He paid for every single one of your sins upon the cross 2,000 years ago. Because of his love for you, even when we were yet sinners, even when we were enemies of God, he chose to lay his life down for you and for me and for all humanity, so that anyone that believes in him will be saved and have everlasting life. It is by grace through faith that mankind can be saved, not of works, lest any man should boast. But I just want to let you guys know that if you believe in him, you will receive forgiveness of your sins, you will receive eternal life, you will become a new creation. Old things are passed away, behold, all things have become new. And yeah, you will be with God for all of eternity. God bless you guys. Have an amazing rest of your night, and I will see you